Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my 34-week bump update. I just went to the doctor on Monday and this video is going up on Thursday. So Monday I was 34 weeks, so I'm 34 weeks and about 4 days now. So everything's looking good. I have had some contractions in the past week or so, and I assumed they were just Braxton Hicks contractions since it was kind of early to be real labor contractions. I did go to my doctor on Monday and he said that because my babies are so close in age, I am at a risk factor for preterm labor. He was a little concerned that I was having them kind of very often. About every night around 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'll be getting ready for bed and I'll start to feel the tightening and everything, and they last about 10-15 seconds each time, but they're still no more than 15 minutes apart. And then they last about 2 hours, or I'm able to fall asleep, so they're not super painful or anything like that, but I can definitely tell something's going on. So he was a little concerned that it was so early on in the pregnancy. It wasn't quite at that full term mark yet. So he was like, I'd feel much more comfortable if we could make it to 36 weeks. So we're just keeping an eye on that and making sure I'm staying hydrated really well throughout the day. Mostly they just occur at night. So he said just kind of relax, drink a lot of water before I go to bed, try and keep my feet up. If they start to happen, if they start to get real painful, take a warm shower and hopefully kind of relax those muscles, and hopefully they're just Braxton Hicks and aren't super uncomfortable in the future, and I'm able to make it at least to 36-37 weeks and be full term. So keep my fingers crossed I can make it about 2 more weeks. As far as other symptoms, I have kind of still been breaking out really bad. My skin has been really dry, my hair has been really dry, and then really that's about it. My hip has still been bothering me a lot, but I'm getting a massage in a week and a half, and so hopefully they'll be able to kind of work some kinks out and I'll be a little bit more comfortable throughout the rest of my pregnancy. But I'm getting it at 36 weeks, so I really only have a few more weeks left after that point. I have been able to sleep a little better. I've been able to kind of get comfortable using different pillows. I kind of got rid of my full body pregnancy pillow and have just been sleeping comfortably with a lot of other pillows. My poor husband is smushed off to the side, but it seems to be helping a little bit better. Nothing really too much else has been going on. Measuring rate, weight is still on track, size is still on track, and that's about it. I know next appointment, my 36 week, I get tested for GBS, which I was negative with Audrey, so I don't expect to be positive this time around, but I know it's not a huge deal. So hopefully that's negative, or I'm able to get into the hospital on time, or at an early enough point where I can get the antibiotics or whatever you need. I had never gone through that situation before, so I'm not quite sure. Leave me a comment below if you guys had GBS or you were GBS positive and what your experience was before, just so I'm a little bit more prepared. I am probably going to start packing my hospital bag soon because I don't think I'm going to make it to the full 40 weeks, which again my doctor said was perfectly fine if I made it past 36 weeks. 37 weeks would be ideal, but he said it was fine. So I should probably start packing that. I have started getting baby's room almost 100% done, so a nursery tour is in the future for both the new baby and Audrey's new room. She is officially completely moved into her new room, so that was kind of a very memorable moment for me. It was very emotional. I wasn't quite ready one night And then my husband and I went out Friday night, and I told my sister-in-law who was babysitting Audrey to put her to sleep in that room. So I wasn't the one kind of putting her to sleep, so I felt a little bit more comfortable. I just wasn't ready to be the one to do the whole bedtime routine in her new room. I was just, nope, she's too little, she's still just a baby. And I know she's still in a crib, and it's still a perfectly good nursery and baby's room and everything like that, but I just was not ready to let go of her being in her room that she came home from the hospital in. So really, as far as kind of my bump update, I don't really have a ton to go on other than the contractions and stuff like that. So I'm just going to show you my bump, and this week's going to be kind of a short video. So here it is from the front, and from the side. My belly button, I hate that. I'm going to like stick a band-aid or a piece of tape over top of it. Here you go. And other side. I did have to take my wedding ring off. Even my silicone one was just too tight for me, and it was just making me uncomfortable, so I figured my finger could use a break for a little bit. As far as other maternity clothes and everything like that, I'm still fitting into most of my regular maternity clothes. There are a few of my shirts that are a little too short, but the ones from H&M I do not recommend to anybody. They're not as stretchy, they're not as comfortable, they are always really short, so I just am not a huge fan of them, but everything else I still fit into. And now that it's starting to finally get colder here in Maryland, I'm able to kind of just wear some tank tops and cardigans and just be really comfortable with just some leggings and stuff like that. A few of my leggings have been kind of worn out, just going through 2 pregnancies and just everyday life. They're starting to get a little see-through in the back, so I'll probably pick up a few new pairs of leggings. And I just went with the Old Navy active ones. They're the ones I'm wearing today. They're great. They're not maternity, not the compression ones. Don't wear those when you're pregnant. I do love them for when I'm not pregnant, but the Old Navy active ones, they're like a yoga style pants, but they're still like the legging cut, so they're nice and thick, and definitely no show in the bottom region, but I usually try and cover up that area with like a cardigan or something anyway. I'm not quite comfortable wearing just a tank top and leggings out in public. At home, I honestly just don't care what I'm in half the time, as long as I'm comfortable and nothing's too restricting around the belly. So that's it. Stay tuned for my upcoming nursery tour videos and baby watch in a few weeks. All right, thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one. Bye.